But we'll see, as we are finally loading in to our first game of this series.
Did I say reverse swept?
Swoop!
Is that a word? Swoop! Swoop! In the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Zerg player coming out from the land of Hong Kong. He is the best player from Hong Kong. Gonna be jumping around and doing it for his brand new team, Juggernaut Gaming, as well as Caliber over in the chat. And also his dad, Lord Loken, if he's watching. He is, of course, the Joey himself. GogojOey.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha ALE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player. He is blue, representing himself. It is MysteryMan. Oh. Did you check your Twitter?
I did.
Oh, God.
Well,
No.
that's a lie, actually. I checked Discord, and Kuro posted links.
Oh.
So I haven't checked my Twitter yet.
Ay. But yeah.
Look, I'll check it when we have when we're in between series.
All good. We will find time to touch on that, I guess. Question mark.
Yeah.
There you go.
Unless we forget.
Lest we forget. Meanwhile, when it comes to this ZvZ that is getting underway, so far we've had some pretty standard openers. I am surprised by how standard these openers are.
Yeah. It's a shock that it's normal. It's very weird how normal it is. It's abnormal how normal things are going.
Yeah, as we do see a hatch gas pool opening from both players, no early aggression by any means, which typically means that we won't see any aggression until the players start taking their third bases, unless someone does something crazy and throws down an early Bailey nest, but even then, you know, it's hit the third, typically.
Pretty much. We have a gentleman's agreement here. Obviously, MysteryMan does consider GogojOey his idol, so he is taking a lot of notes. We have mirror build so far.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to wonder how much research MysteryMan put in. Again, I don't want to praise us a little bit too much, but we have like over 30 VODs of GogojOey versus me and Maiko on our YouTube channel. They have faced each other many times. There's like a wealth of knowledge there available when it comes to ZvZ.
Yeah, well, when it comes to GogojOey versus me and Micah.
True, which is a very specific kind of ZvZ. I don't even know if you could call it a ZvZ.
But I guess it is probably better to study those replays if you're looking to be up against GogojOey rather than if you're looking to be up against me and Micah, because GogojOey is typically the more active player in those matchups. He shouldn't deviate too far, and speaking of deviating, that's a lot of links for MysteryMan, GogojOey. Getting a Baneling Nest now. Will it be finished, though, by the time 16 Zerglings hit the start base?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay, well, will you have Banelings, though?
That's the question. So this is what I was talking about before. Typically, with standard openers, it all comes down to the third base and who decides to be the aggressor. MysteryMan, he's flooding links across the map. But GogojOey, with that safety Baneling Nest, he will have Banelings morphed in. They're going to finish up just in time. But how good will the connections be once those links flood in? Up.
Chelsea! They're now surrounding the queens. Thankfully for MysteryMan, he doesn't stay too distracted on them.
Ooh.
Oh, a bit of a snipe here. Bit of a whiffed Baneling connection and a couple of whiffed Baneling connections. Very good snipes from MysteryMan. GogojOey got one half-decent connection and then never anything else from there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's up to Queen Zoe, and they are in the choke point.
Oh my god, we're going to see a denial on the Baneling here of GogojOey. We do have 18 links on the way. Transfuses just in time. And with that, GogojOey will hold.
Just like so.
Ooh, things are getting...
Yeah, mind from that base.
Yeah. God, that hatchery got so low. Jesus Christ. But things got a little bit dicey there for GogojOey. He was able to defend in the end. And we'll see where he goes from here. Oh my god, he's getting +1 melee.
I actually kind of like this because MysteryMan, he's going for roaches.
Exactly. MysteryMan, this is dangerous. He cut corners. He did not get a Baneling Nest. He went straight for a Roach Warren, which means he will not have Banelings to zone out the Lings. Like, the Lings of GogojOey can just go for full surrounds on these Roaches, especially once +1 melee finishes.
Yeah, he will have to find them isolated, though. He cannot fight a blob of roaches. Now, little drops of roaches, that's still fine. But he really wants to face the, the roach particles.
Yeah, exactly. As the Lings, they wrap around, they're looking to try to catch some reinforcements. Meanwhile, the roaches are going to hit across the map. The spines are not ready.
Not at all. These roaches are going to have a very fun time fighting against those queens. One queen is almost taken out. A couple of banelings soften up the roaches a little bit. GogojOey still trying to draw the army back with his run by. Decent transfuse, but that's about it. He does buy a lot of time for these spy crawls to come out, though. Two of them are in range. One of them isn't. One of them isn't.
I am shocked that these spines finish in time. That's crazy. Because of that, GogojOey will defend. He will be able to clean up every single roach. And the Lings across the map, they're still not dealt with, by the way. Like, they just wreaked havoc here across the map. Not necessarily killing too many drones, but there weren't any reinforcements at all.
Man, I didn't even notice that GogojOey was getting us around on top of those roaches with some reinforcing Zerglings. +1 is finished now! And look at how quickly GogojOey's Lings tear through the Lings of MysteryMan. Defender's advantage is pretty good, though. GogojOey will have to regroup if he wants to break into MysteryMan's economy.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what, GogojOey, he somehow kept his third base alive. He's making nothing but Lings. It is time to pull the trigger. And what does MysteryMan have? The problem is that after losing all those roaches across the map, it takes so long to rebuild them, especially when you have a hindered economy like this. What does he have, like 6 roaches at the moment? And again, we just have Lings and more Lings flooding across the map.
Like so. MysteryMan is doing a very good job of keeping his roaches in choke points. Decent run by, softens up a couple of drones and takes out one. But yeah, GogojOey is thinking twice before tagging that location. Transfuse!
Oh my god, MysteryMan wants that third so bad.
He does. It's so tempting too.
Yeah, I don't blame him whatsoever, but the problem
is.
Yeah, the problem is that he's just not getting it. And look at the Lings. Finally, we have enough to go toe-to-toe with the army of MysteryMan, especially without a Baneling Nest. +1 carapace is on the way, and that will 100% help MysteryMan, but will the game last long enough for that to really kick in?
That is about to be determined as GogojOey starts flooding into his Lings. He gets us around on just about every single one of these roaches. Couple of banelings coming in. You don't want to waste them yet, GogojOey.
Oh god, a couple of them do get wasted, but it doesn't even matter. GG gets called, and GogojOey takes the first game.
Just like so.
Mate, I am
MysteryMan.
Go on.
Yeah, MysteryMan got pretty close to breaking GogojOey a couple of times, but I think, as you were about to say, I am shook of how well GogojOey was able to hold each time. The skin of his teeth.
It's one of those things where I am shocked that those spines finished. I have to maybe question MysteryMan's priorities a little bit there, because he was trying. It looked like he was trying to avoid the spines and just try and waltz into the natural, and he was getting blocked there. There wasn't any focus fire, and because of that, when the spines finished, like there were Lings blocking him. He was kind of like trapped a little bit. Like that was. I thought GogojOey was dead. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Like I thought he was dying, man, and nah.
Yeah, he definitely made some fantastic positional decisions there. Barely holding by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where, like, that was very kind of all in from MysteryMan with that one roach push.
Kind of,
yeah, and once that push failed, then suddenly GogojOey had all the control.
Yeah, probably would have been better if he maybe attacked the third base, do you think? If he focused all of his forces on trying to take out that third base,
yeah,
I guess it...
Yeah,
he would have gotten something out of that push at least.
If that roach push had hit the third instead of the natural, he would have 100% killed the third. It would have died. But at the same time, like, he wanted to go for a kill move. He didn't want to cripple.
Exactly. And it's also really, like, with hindsight, we can say all of this, but it's really hard to say that MysteryMan made the wrong choice or anything there, because he did almost kill GogojOey.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He got really goddamn close.
Exactly.
It wasn't the wrong choice at all.
Yeah, because he didn't kill it.
Made another choice that was even more correct.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where because he didn't go for the, like, because he didn't kill him, it's like, oh, well, he could have just gone for the third and he would have been fine. But it's like, you know, if like one more little thing had gone his way, like maybe like it would have been a completely different game and Mystery Man could have been leading the series.
But 'twas not to be the case here, as in the bottom left-hand corner map, starting all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we do be briefing. We have the player who is up in the series 1-0, the Red Zerg player, all the way from Hong Kong, the best player from Hong Kong, and also kind of the pride of the Hong Kong Juggernaut players right now. This is the only Juggernaut player. B-Sorg is technically a staff member. He is going to be representing Juggernaut Gaming, the Not Army, as they like to call themselves. He is GogojOey.
And oh my god, spawning in the top right-hand corner of Oxide ALE, we have the madman himself going for a gas pool opening. The Taiwanese Zerg, he is blue. It is MysteryMan.
Well, he did say GogojOey was his idol.
That he did. So MysteryMan with a very aggressive opener here. I love it. It makes sense because game one, you know, there was a gentleman's agreement. You know, we had very standard openings into the mid game, and then after that, he's like, "Nah, mate, I gotta change the pace. I need to switch things up here." Meanwhile, GogojOey, hatch gas pool.
Yeah, very, very standard. Could mean the death of him if he's not careful. But I have to imagine GogojOey will go for scout in this, and he'll be pretty flattered when he see that.
I mean, with the Overlord encroaching on the natural base of MysteryMan, GogojOey should see the links coming out. He should also see the timing of the hatchery, the fact that the hatchery is not going to be, or the progression on that hatchery is pretty far gone. He's going to know that, oh, it was a pull first, and there we go. He does see the links.
Yeah. GogojOey gonna start to play that little drone dance, try to buy himself some time for his own links to come out, for his queens to come out. They'll have a bit of an easier time defending. But you don't want to underestimate 6 links. You can still lose a lot of drones, or even your natural base if you ain't careful.
Oh yeah, and that's why GogojOey is careful, and he pulls those drones up into his main base. He doesn't want the risk of them going down at the natural, so he keeps them alive. Meanwhile, we did have MysteryMan trying to wait for that egg to finish up. Oh, but he was distracted, and the egg does finish. The lings do not get surrounded. Oh,
one of them. Oh! So close, and yet so far.
Yeah, it's something for MysteryMan. You know, he gets one ling, something out of all this. He also forces some lost mining time as well, so still behind, but
something a little bit. Yeah, just making GogojOey's economy a little bit less efficient than it otherwise would be.
Yo, and this is huge. The slowling gets in, and he confirms the drone count. Only 2 drones down here in the natural base, and mate, MysteryMan, he is just making nothing but links right now. He's going.
Dude, I'm not entirely convinced GogojOey will have enough to hold. He should, and I say should, that's the operative word here, at least lose the natural base, but I don't know what to believe when it comes to GogojOey and his positioning anymore. He will live. He is the unkillable man.
I was about to say, he's fine, mate. Like, the position of those queens on the ramp was insane. Banelings finish up. He has a spine as well. He holds without losing a single drone.
Yeah, admittedly, it was more of a bit of a panic to all of those lings initially. But GogojOey, he knows how to buy himself some time.
Got it.
Link are out now. Oh, MysteryMan almost pulls a Mio Micah.
Oh, God.
His entire Zergling count.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, meanwhile, yeah, GogojOey slipping up a little bit with his control. MysteryMan is able to snipe 2 of those Banelings, and really, he needed something to go his way. He needed to get some kind of value for the investment into all of these lings as he catches up in terms of the economy as he walls off on 2 bases and goes up into a lair.
The first play to do so. As GogojOey tries to go for a 3rd base, it will be delayed.
Yeah.
Things are starting to go MysteryMan's way in this game, finally.
That they are, you know, again, he forces a delay on the 3rd base, which is huge because he himself doesn't plan to get a 3rd anytime soon, so he has to do whatever he can to keep GogojOey at bay. Meanwhile, with this fast lair, I imagine we're going to see Roach speed? Question mark. There we go.
What about Roachinitis?
That's crazy. Okay, Mia Micah's playing, sure, maybe, why not? But oh god.
Look, all I'm saying is the Ling almost stuck its way into the corner of that main base, so yeah, no.
Yeah, he almost did. Oh, but almost, yeah, almost is not enough, mate, as GogojOey. I just love how greedy he's being, just droning up as hard as he can. Roach Horn's on the way. Sure, it's later than his opponent, and sure, Roach Speed is going to be much later, but, I mean, he's going to be the defender anyway. Like, he needs his Roaches at home, not across the map.
Yeah, and he is getting a couple right now. He does need to buy himself quite a bit of time, though. He sees how late MysteryMan's third is in comparison to his own. He sees all the Roaches out. Thankfully, that Spine Crawl from earlier will be able to reposition itself, but yeah, GogojOey definitely needs his Roaches out soon.
Exactly. The Roaches are on the way for GogojOey, but they're not done yet. The transfuses have to be on point. This mainly connection has to be on point as well on those things. Oh!
They connect with a single Roach. Doesn't even soften them up by much. But he has bought himself quite a bit of time for the Roaches to get in position. Plus these Queens. MysteryMan is gaining ground, but GogojOey still has the defensive advantage. But MysteryMan has the high ground.
He does have the high ground. Some nice target fire. The Queens are getting picked off here. We have some Lings and some Roaches to reinforce. MysteryMan has a little bit of momentum, but the reinforcements keep coming out for GogojOey.
Quicker than for MysteryMan, even with Galauer Constitution.
Yeah, he tried to set up like an awkward like highway, but it's not quite what it needs to be, and
Mia Micah.
Well, no, Mia Micah, his would be a straight up highway, mate. It'd be like some be insane.
Yeah, these are more like boosting points, speed zones.
Exactly. Oh god. Meanwhile, here we go. MysteryMan, he's still very committed. He's down when it comes to workers. He stopped droning up a while ago. He does still have upgrades on the way though. So again, there will be another moment where he will be able to kick in with +2. Oh.
Like so? Okay, not quite yet, but
yeah, and this is huge. A massive Ling run by here into the natural base. Drones are going down.
GogojOey is behind on the worker count by quite a bit. 5 drones in the ZvZ. Don't underestimate that.
Exactly, like, this is a move that MysteryMan needed to pull off. Like, he needed something to go his way, and 6 drone kills is beautiful.
It really is. Just a way of getting him back into this game a little bit. GogojOey will recoup those losses very quickly, getting 9 more drones, and now he's focusing on nothing but his army. So is MysteryMan, though, and MysteryMan definitely has a better upgraded army.
That he does. There's going to be a massive window where he will have +2 and GogojOey will only be relying on +1. MysteryMan also has that supply that you were talking about. Worker counts are still relatively even. GogojOey is still waiting for his own Growl to finish up as well. But there's a nice opportunity here for MysteryMan.
It really is.
Especially
if he meets in the middle of the map!
A couple of the Roaches of
advantage.
Yeah, a couple of Roaches of GogojOey go down for free on the retreat. I believe that was 4 Roaches. Oh my god, and there are no spines to defend.
Yeah, it's a nice little concave, but MysteryMan is breaking forward. Biles do not connect at all for either player, but it's better for MysteryMan to not connect with the Biles because, again, he is very far ahead on supply.
Yeah, and GG gets called. MysteryMan breaks through and he ties up the series 1-1.
Just like so.
Oh god, that Ling run by was huge for him. I didn't think that he was going to be able to pull it off, but unfortunately, I feel like something that GogojOey was maybe lacking was some map vision to keep an eye on those run bys and on that Roach movement.
Definitely. Because I feel like the big move that really sealed his fate was getting caught in the middle of the map with all his Roaches. He was not prepared at all for that. I think in GogojOey's mind, he was thinking, all right, I'll send out these Roaches to see if I can harass that third base or anything. Got caught right in the middle of the Roach Ravager, the better upgraded Roach Ravager army of MysteryMan, otherwise known as Real Akuma.
Exactly. Ooh, so Mystery Man really showing us that he can go toe-to-toe with GogojOey if certain things go his way. He definitely has things to offer here. Obviously, the opener didn't work out for him at all. GogojOey's defense early on was beautiful, but the follow-up was where he was able to get ahead.
Really was. And now, we're going to load into a very similar map to Oxide, but will we see a similar game?
Yeah,
To be determined.
we will find out. We're going to be loading into a much larger map here. Of course, it is going to be 2,000 atmospheres. And because of that, I kind of want to favor the Joey a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see if we see something standard again.
That we shall, as we spawn into 2,000 atmospheres, as you were saying. LE, we're over in the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner. The Red Zerg player coming out from the land of Hong Kong. He is the best player from Hong Kong. He is going to be representing that Not Army, Juggernaut Gaming. We've got the Joey himself. We've got GogojOey.
Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres, LE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player representing himself and fighting back in this series against his idol. It is MysteryMan. How does he do it? How does he do it?
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, man. It's a mystery, man.
Man.
Awful. But I'm surprised, right? Man, we got some hatch first from both players.
Yeah. Which I guess you can get away with quite a bit on 2,000 atmospheres. The rush path does stick around a little bit, so you won't have too much to fear unless it's a straight up 12 pool. And even then, as long as you're able to defend, you'll be ahead, so.
Yeah, exactly. I do imagine that at some point this series, GogojOey will whip out something like a 12 pool. I'm waiting for that, especially because, you know, it's a best of 5, so they have limited vetoes. Like, the likelihood of us seeing Blackburn or Beckett is pretty high.
Really is. I feel like a 12 pool is a little too basic for GogojOey, but yeah, something along the lines of a 12 pool. You know.
Yeah. You can go for like a 13-12. You can go for a 12-11. That would be very spicy. I would love that.
Ooh, it really would.
Oh boy. But yeah, we'll see. So far, everything's pretty chill at the moment. You know, it's all about whether or not someone decides to skip their Baneling Nest like they did previously. Of course, as a reminder, that's what MysteryMan did in game number 1. Tried to go straight into roaches instead.
That he did indeed. Try being the operative word there. So he's getting their third bases on time. Who is going to pull the trigger?
Yeah, we will find out. We do have the scatter links coming across the map for MysteryMan. He's going to perk in. Does confirm the third base. Shock horror, right? GogojOey is not all-inning. And GogojOey throws down his Baneling Nest at a very nice time.
Yeah, we'll be able to defend in case there's a link flood coming in from MysteryMan, but once again, that is to be determined. He's picking a decent number of links, but not a crazy amount of them.
Whoa!
Now he is. There we go.
I love how it's okay. Then suddenly 18 links, boy, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, boy.
MysteryMan holding down that Z key, not the D key, and he's gonna go across the map. GogojOey, again though, he did not skip out his Baneling Nest. Nicely done. He's playing this safe, and with this, he needs those Banelings as soon as possible.
I guess thankfully for GogojOey, he does have a little bit of time before that happens. His Queen starting to get surrounded. No!
The Queens are gonna go down. The first stars at the second, but the Baneling comes out.
There's a connection. GogojOey getting pulled left and right a little bit. He's being too hesitant, but he's still able to chase those lings back. He only loses a single Queen, which isn't good, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Banelings. Whoo!
Oh.
MysteryMan pulls away, splits, and tries to snipe the Banelings at the last second. Will he succeed? He's going back for the third!
He is. Oh, he does get us surrounded the queen for a moment there as he does back off. Again, we do have a bit of a Ling Bane dance between these two players. Once again, MysteryMan going straight for that Roach Warren, not wanting to go into Banelings. Oh!
Give me a heart attack.
Oh, God. Breathe, everyone, breathe. As GogojOey holds onto his third base just barely. He did lose 2 queens though, which does impact his oh my god, his macro as well as his inject, so that could come into play.
Although GogojOey is also a little bit reluctant to drone up in the moment, he is trying to give MysteryMan a bit of a taste of his own medicine here.
Yeah, once again, +1 melees on the way for GogojOey. He's responding in a very similar manner as game number 1, but I am still a little bit concerned as, the leagues actually, they just run past each other. Aye.
Nice. You're like, this isn't my side of the map, this isn't my side either. Let's swap.
Exactly. And now we're just waiting for the moment for these roaches to move out across the map. Oh, GogojOey, he confirms that roaches are out, and MysteryMan, he has droned up so much. I'm surprised that GogojOey hasn't at all.
Yeah, literally not a single drone mining at that third base.
Yeah. Mate, he's still making nothing but leaks. Yo, the roaches are out in the middle of the map. They're all going to go down.
So isolated and so tempting of a target. They do get taken out even before +1, but now +1 melee has finished up, and GogojOey keeps on going.
Exactly, the third base. He knows that it's going to be a lost cause to try and hold there. He does try to hold here at the natural base. He does have some very nice SimCity.
But will it be enough? There's a lot of armor on this Ravager's egg. GogojOey will at least live there. Decent snipes on those Banelings from the Ravagers. GogojOey has given up on trying to break through the main base. He is going straight for that third. Drones up a little bit back home. He's worried about this game going on.
He wants to bust in.
But I think he'll be able to. Not quite. Maybe. No! He breaks through!
Oh my god! He breaks through, the Lings flood in, he gets us around on everything, and MysteryMan, please, not like this! He's forced to fight with the drones, and mate!
Starter stepped with the Lings.
Oh my god.
Now every single drone is starting to go down. GG is called. GogojOey takes game number 2. Another very close game that I feel came down to 1 or 2 mistakes.
Oh, GG, well played, well done there, GogojOey again. That's one of the scary things when you don't throw down a Baneling nest. If you're rushing for roaches like that, is that you are so susceptible to surrounds. Mate, just keep your roaches at home. Just stay at home, buddy. To be fair, the problem was that he didn't realize that GogojOey wasn't droning up. He didn't send out some links to check the mineral lines. If he did, then he would have stayed at home. But it's something that he just took for granted.
They really are. And with that, GogojOey, he only needs un momento por favor. On this map of all maps.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm sure most viewers can probably guess what it is, and probably guess correctly as well, but there's a possibility that it will be that other map that every player goes, jeez.
Romanticide?
Beckett.
But yes, here we go. I'm ready for this. I'm excited. Again, great game there by GogojOey. Kind of identifying a weakness of MysteryMan's build, and just exploiting that. But now Rilakuma. Meanwhile, you're mentioning it. We are diving into Blackburn.
Do I have that right, actually? Am I thinking of another player who is also known as Rilakuma? Rilakuma is MysteryMan, right?
I didn't check.
Am I thinking of somebody else?
You may be. You probably are, actually. No, you're correct. You're all good.
Really?
Yeah. There you go.
Huh. This happen often.
Doesn't. It really doesn't.
As we load on into Blackburn LE over in the bottom Right-hand corner map spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner. We have the red Zerg player coming down from the land of Hong Kong. He is, without a doubt, the best player from Hong Kong, up in this series 2-1, and he only needs one more to qualify for that main event. He's going to be representing Juggernaut Gaming, the Not Army, as well as all of the Loken Sons. He is GogojOey.
Meanwhile, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Blackburn LE, I love it. He is going for it, going for the 12 pool. We have the Taiwanese Zerg player. It is MysteryMan.
I love to see it.
Yeah. Let's go, MysteryMan again.
Not as much as a gold base first, but still, you'll exactly.
Yo, me and Mike in the chat knows all about double expanding on the other side of the minerals for the gold. But this is a very aggressive opening here from MysteryMan. Oh my god, he's gonna go for the spines!
He's pulling all of his drones. He's pulling every single one of his drones. Every single one of them.
Mate. And it gets spotted. GogojOey sees everything with this Overlord MysteryMan. He is putting all his cards on the table. And GogojOey.
I believe in MysteryMan.
Oh god, he has enough resources here to start throwing down some spines. He can get the spines if he wanted to. He could. I mean, if he wanted to, he could. I guess throw down a hatchery as well. But there we go, mate. There we go.
Spine crawlers are being thrown down right now, right on the edge of the creep. GogojOey should know what's coming his way. Yep, he throws out a couple of spine crawlers of his own. He's mineral walking the drones as best he can, just trying to draw the army away.
Yeah, I love this. He's not fighting. He's buying time. Ooh, one drone did go down earlier, but only one. And now the spines they're exposed. Oh my god. The spines
are super exposed. What a genius move here from GogojOey. One of them already forced to be cancelled. And now he's drawing some more. And now he's baiting a lot of army towards his own spines. He's body blocking his spines.
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh my god. He has to be careful a little bit here with these drones, as a couple of them do get picked off. But again, that was a beautiful play there by GogojOey. There's only one spine remaining here. Meanwhile, another wave of drones get picked off, actually.
Yeah, GogojOey is finally starting to lose a lot of workers. He's behind when it comes to drone. To be fair, MysteryMan isn't looking to mine, so I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world. But still, he still needs supply to fight something. It's very important right now that GogojOey's hatchery is tanking the majority of that spine damage. He needs to body block his own spine. What happened to his lings?
The lings are all dead, mate. There are only drones remaining here. We do have a clutch transfuse, but it looks like Rila Kuma, MysteryMan, is doing it. He takes down every single drone.
The body blocking was not there for GogojOey. The spine goes down, and MysteryMan takes this to the ace match. I believed all along.
Oh, GG, mates. Like, the initial response from GogojOey was beautiful. It was amazing. The way that he was able to just, like, force the army to be focused to the natural, and then he gets a kill on a spine and gets his own up and running. But we saw that he was dancing a little bit too much with those drones at the end. They sustained a lot of damage, a lot of losses. And that was rough there.
Yeah. It's one of those things, right, where you don't want to attack with your workers unless you know you can win that engagement, unless you know that your spine crawlers, your other units are in position to give you a little bit of support as well. But at the same time, you do have to pull the trigger at some point.
Yeah. I'm just watching the replay right now, like oh my god, I feel like he needed to get those drones like to the safety of his main mineral line like a little bit faster there.
You know what I feel? I feel like he should have gotten a gold base.
Oh no.
That's all you need as we conclude our best of 5 qualifying match here on the Lightshade LE over the top left-hand corner of the map. Starting all the way to the top left-hand corner, we have the red Zerg player coming out from the land of Hong Kong. He is, without a doubt, the best player from Hong Kong. And now he might get struck down to the lower bracket. Will he, though? Let's find out. Representing Juggernaut Gaming, that not army as they like to call themselves, as well as the Lokinsons, he is GogojOey.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Lightshade ALE, we have the man of the hour, the Taiwanese Zerg player, once again going for that pool first. It is MysteryMan.
If it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yeah, 12 pool, let's go.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a longer rush. This is a Lightshade, though it is very straightforward. It's nowhere near as long as something like Romanticide, but there's a bit more, I feel, that or there's less that MysteryMan can get away with on Lightshade compared to Blackburn, which is why I'm glad that he's not pulling his... Never mind. Okay.
I was like, what are you on about, man? It's the exact same build as on Blackburn, and if you're going to do it on any other map, Lightshade makes the most sense because it is the shortest out of all the other standard ones, you know, compared to like Oxide or 2000 Atmospheres. So now he's going across the map. This is scouted by GogojOey. His response needs to be a little bit more on point.
I tell you what his response is right now. It's, God damn it, not again.
Oh boy, here we go. This time he's diving, immediately forces a cancel the spine. Oh my god!
That, I suppose, is the disadvantage to pulling your spine drones a little bit earlier on. Very nice drone drilling. The spine crawlers are still on point. GogojOey hasn't had the ability to get his own spine crawlers yet. A couple of links pop out for GogojOey, though.
Oh, that they do. He did deal a little bit of damage on that spine. Now the boys are being pulled. He has to stop these before they finish up because he does not have his own. And his things are going down.
Drones! Lings are starting to go down. He's got decent surrounds on MysteryMan's drones of his own drones, but as you were saying, the spines are not being dealt with. Now they are, and there's even a queen out. The spines will finish, but they're very low health.
But they finish, mate. They finish. We still have a queen. Okay, they are now unborrowing. A couple links are coming out, but I feel like really like a MysteryMan. He's got some momentum, mate.
He does. GogojOey doesn't have his own spine crawler. Decent surround of the drones, but at this point it's drones versus Lings. GG is called. MysteryMan will be the first player to qualify for that Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Mongolia, Japan main event. What a close series.
GG, well played. When it came to the more like macro, the longer games, it was GogojOey who had the advantage, but against the 12 pool, Joey, please. He did come at it with two different responses, and there were glimmers of hope in both of them, but god, execution was lacking a little bit.
The second response I like a little bit better, but I feel like he only needed one spine crawler, right? Because he bruised up the spine crawlers of MysteryMan so much with his drones. If he had one spine crawler at the mineral line, there was no way that MysteryMan could have moved in with his own spine crawlers, with his own lings and drones. But he did take a much, as you were saying, a much different approach. The wrong approach. Too far in the opposite direction, in my opinion.
Oh boy, what a series there. As MysteryMan, he does qualify for the main event of this region, and GogojOey gets knocked down to the lower brackets.